where the stories are told. Warrior hearts beating brave and bold. Small town pride in the air we breathe. The spirit of the game will never leave. Forever and always go Warriors, we shout. With fans in the stands, there's never a doubt. Game day Saturdays where memories ignite. Under the lights we fight the good fight.
Yeah.
Well, we are. So there we go. We can do that, because I was even thinking on the way out here, Troy, that what we should probably do is that we've been starting this thing for years now. Welcome to the Waldorf Gridiron Club podcast. And, maybe we need to change it up. Maybe we need to, each week we'll just we'll throw something at you. I'll be like, I want you to do welcome to the Waldorf Gridiron Club podcast as a Bolshevik.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to think about it.
Welcome to the Waldorf Gridiron Club podcast.
You've got it.
Well, it's a Bolshevik. Come on.
I like it.
Now, you could do
Johnny
Cash.
Most recently, I did Elvis.
Well, then I want you to do it in Elvis.
Okay, welcome to the Waldorf Gridiron Club podcast. Come on over here and sit next to me.
That or, how about John F. Kennedy in Berlin?
Yeah.
Ich liebe ein Waldorf. Something like that.
Wubal.
Yeah.
Wubal.
Ich liebe ein Wubal.
It's with the W's or V's, JFK.
Oh.
Wubal.
Yeah, so folks, if you got any ideas, text the show, and we'll maybe throw a voice out there.
Yeah, because we're doing this old school today.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, there's no video.
That's a soft open.
Yeah.
There's no video because I just scrambled out from painting the project. I've been working on this little sheetrock project in a basement.
You built projects?
I have a lot of projects going on.
Oh, I didn't know if maybe you were doing affordable housing out here.
Oh, the projects.
Out here at the Sunnyside Farms.
Yeah.
So we talked a little bit before we got on air, and folks, pay attention to this, okay? Because Troy said he's only got 3 steers left.
Well, by the time this comes out, maybe we'll have left.
Less. So, you know what? Get in. Get a hold of the show. Text the show. Text Troy. If you got his number, do it, because Iowa beef right here.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's a little sad not having the cows that I took care of every day around, but they're all, they're
dead now.
A lot of them are, half of them are delivered already, so they're already out and people are enjoying them. And our process is a little bit different than maybe what some people are used to, but we just take care of everything for them. We take your order, we take them up there. Obviously, it'd be weird if a customer had to take the cow up there.
Put them in the back of your Buick.
Yeah, and then
I got a cow out here.
Yeah, they do it. They take care. You do a great job for us, and then I pick it up, pay for the processing, and then you pick up and pay for me. That's all one bill. So people seem to like that, but I should have done a little bit more legwork in advance of doing the sales. But it'll be fine. We're fine, and we're looking. If you want some beef, even if you don't want, if it doesn't get around this round in the spring, have them again in the fall.
Get after it, folks.
Yeah.
So you've heard it here, not first. Because
we talked about it. I did run an ad a couple weeks ago. It's been a couple weeks since we've been on.
Yeah, well, this is kind of an ad,
Yeah, it is. It's like one of those long podcast spoken ads.
So any one of the 4 of you listening to this, get right in there. Get a hold of our guy, Troy Thompson, president of the Waldorf Gridiron Club podcast. There it is. That's the normal voice.
Yeah, we've got some.
We got stuff going on, don't we?
We do. We have people. We do have more than 4 listeners. Not all at the same time. They're usually just one at a time. But
and one of the things that we haven't done, because we've had guests for the last couple episodes here on season 5. Obviously we talked about Tyler Chapa moving on. We obviously didn't go into that because we had Coach Callaway here first, and then Coach Gales after that. So that's one of those things we want to make sure we honor that. But we should probably go over kind of where the coaching staff is right now, and obviously it's going to change. We're fortunate enough to have Coach Callaway here. Dude he's amazing. I was asking him at our last Gridiron Club meeting, Troy, that I said, hey, what do you like walk-up songs? Do you have a favorite walk-up song? And he'd look you dead in the eye and go, practice is at Tuesday at 3:30.
Yeah. He's business.
Man, he doesn't. Yeah, that's his focus right now. Is
Yeah.
like, yeah, and it goes back to the that acronym of WIN. What's important now?
Yeah.
And what's important now to Coach Callaway and obviously Coach Gales as well and the rest of the staff. Because he brought in Gray. And do you want to try to pronounce Gray's last name?
No.
It's like Gochner.
Yeah, that's right.
Gochner.
That sounds right.
Yeah, it feels right. He's an Iowa kid, and we retained, CJ Noak. He's moving from the defensive side to the offensive side. Of course, Danny Donadio. Everybody knows Coach the Don, he's still here on the offensive side of the ball. Josh Mitchell is hanging around. We've got a former player. Keegan Handel has gone from player to now a position coach. So that's pretty exciting. So as we said, Tyler Chapa, he went out to San Diego. That's where he ended up. Coach Clary, he was our defensive coordinator last year. Tom, obviously always be special to us, here. Because again, he's a 4-city dude.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, Tom, and this stings, Troy. You know where he went, don't you?
Yeah. Well, he went to Dakota State.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old conference.
Yeah, and like, how do you still love a guy that coaches at Dakota State?
I mean, good for him. I guess, we don't play him anymore.
No.
And so, I think it was, obviously that's what he wanted to do and had I think a good opportunity.
And didn't they make the playoffs this year?
That I don't know.
They had a great season. They really did in the Frontier Conference out there.
I talked to him briefly after that had happened, and he had just thought it was a good fit,
right?
And enjoyed the head coach and looks forward to
absolutely.
developing out there.
Obviously, any of our former coaches, we wish them nothing but the best. Obviously we're going to miss them. Because they're our guys. Coach Brummer is down in Bolivar, Missouri.
Yeah, that was Brummer left and took his whole family with him. Can you believe
both
that?
Kids. They're 4-city kids. They were
I
born,
know.
They were born here.
I know.
Love a Pete.
Yeah, I like to keep the families growing if we can. That'd be great.
Let's do it.
So, Ben left and Riley left. As you did you mention Riley?
I didn't mention Coach Bardis yet, but he's up at Wisconsin River Falls.
Yeah,
that's an interesting gig up there, and good for him. What a great dude.
They're a very strong program. Yeah. I think they changed. Did they change out coaching staff or something?
They did.
Yeah.
Their head coach took a different position and took all the offense with him.
Yeah, so that's an interesting situation. They've got high expectations up there in River Falls.
Amen.
They didn't realize they were a Division III. I thought they were a D2 program, but
no, they're not real.
No, but were they national champs though? I
think so. Yeah,
they're in that.
Well, they're challenging for it every year if they're not.
I lived in River Falls for a year.
Really?
Yeah, when I was working in the Twin Cities.
So we can't go visit?
I think it's safe now.
Okay. So statute of limitations, all done.
Ooh, and some memories. Yeah, that's a fun town.
Cloudy.
Yeah.
Memories.
I would live there 2026 now? That was
a lifetime ago.
It was 25 years ago nearly.
Goodness sakes.
24 for sure, yeah.
And then Case and Handel is out at Wayne State College. He joined former coach Brody Rohach out there, as well as former coach Zach Morrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to turn into a Waldorf staff, don't you think?
Over there.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to be too much of a feeder organization. No. But ideally, you want to keep everybody where you can. But that's the nature of just college football,
Yes.
They come and they go. It was good to have those moments.
Oh, yeah.
Got to know all those guys and their families in some cases and stuff. So now it's out with the old, in with the new.
Amen. Can't wait. Super excited about this just to see what happens, it's I've had the opportunity to go to a couple of practices. Unfortunately, with my work schedule right now, I'm not able to be there as much as I want to be. And Coach, if you're listening to this, I apologize. I'll get there. I swear to you, you're gonna hopefully appreciate me this time next year. But I'll tell you what, it's it's different. I mean, obviously it's different, because I'm used to, 6 seasons are kind of the same. I mean, with little changes here and there.
Yeah, right.
And then so you bring in a new head coach, new offensive coordinator, and just to see, new offensive coordinator, head coach that's defensive coordinator, and just how they like to run practices. And it's very interesting, on how, the first ones I was at was a week or two ago, and it was just about we're going slow. We're not going half speed. We're going fast, but like this isn't about not making mistakes. This is about show me what we do, and we're gonna make little corrections here. Just the little things, and it's been pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, both. Our coaches right now, they've got a lot of. We talked about that on the last episode we did was a couple of weeks ago.
50 years plus between the two of them.
So it's a different deal. I guess you could say that the vine has been cut from literal. The literal vine has now been severed.
Yep.
And that's neither good nor bad.
No.
Josh Littrell brought in every contingent group that has ended up coaching.
Yep.
And now that is the change. So we've a new style, a new focus, and a different experience. To be honest, the experiential level is actually probably significantly higher. So looking forward to the changes. And it seems, and of course with that, there's going to be, there's been some, I don't say growing pains, but there's been, some changes, not just in coaching staff, but player personnel have changed to some degree already too.
Yeah.
Coach mentioned he brought in, I think he had like 15 guys he brought in at semester. And we're seeing how they're working out now with their part of the program. And then they've got some people have left, and some people are still here, but they're done playing football. So that's also the way college football goes.
Yeah.
And
I mean, so we have to look down on that field and see Coach Nico Page out there. Isn't that weird?
It is.
It's pretty great. Obviously, we still have Jaden Moore is out there helping, and man, it's just there's some really great things that are going to be happening here, and I'm so excited for Coach. Just the high expectation, the high standards that he places in front of these young men.
Yeah.
Our woo ball contingent, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be pretty great to see, and it's been fun to watch. And the thing is, you're either going to buy into it or flush out. It seems to be that way, and obviously he has to go out and recruit some dudes, and he's brought in some dudes.
Yeah,
I mean, let's be honest. There's some pretty dandy folk that he brought in to add to our already dandy folk.
Yeah, well, that's good. And I mean, in the past we've got talked, who you got coming in, who are your recruits. I think we'll get to that point. But Coach is it's not that he's working hard on building his roster, both completing his coaching roster and his player roster, and meeting his goals that he's supposed to do. So he'll tell us when he's ready, which is good. And I look forward to that because I want to see. I'd say in May would be a good to figure out where we're looking, who we've got left, and all that. Of course, the players leave at the very end of May, right at the beginning of May, not of May, very end of April.
We just got a few weeks here in town, and with that, we got some things coming up in April. Do we not?
Yeah. Some things that have changed and some things have stayed the same, and excited. And that's really what this episode is about. We just wanted to make sure that we get this. In fact, I'm going to put this out on a Thursday, so there's even a little bit more time in case people are. So it's not going to look if you're subscribed, it's going to pop up in your listener new podcast episode available anyway. So, and it'll still be there Friday forever after that. So we have the first thing coming up is this weekend, Andy. We've got so in years past we've done the spring cleanup. And it's a great opportunity for the players and the coaches to some degree, but to be able to go out, interact with the community, and lend a helping hand, free will donation, raise some money for the program, but also just get out there and clean things up. And many hands make light loads for sure.
Yeah.
So I talked to Coach today, and he has he says about 8 to 10 requests right now.
Oh yeah, we need more.
Yeah, so we still and I don't know, usually break them out in groups of 4 to 6, somewhere in that range. So we still have plenty of room to send out groups, and they also can hit more than one place depending on how much work you've got going on. So what's going to happen is on this Sunday, we're going to the team will be sending out groups of players to addresses that people have requested to come out, and they're going to help clean up your yard, do some outside work. We're going to keep them from doing inside work, to make sure we're
outside.
not
Clean up your yard.
Yeah, you got to come down to your basement, like, let me hold out this black mold. We don't need that. We've got spring ball game.
I got 600 pounds of cat litter down there.
Yeah,
you don't mind taking it out. Here's a scoop shovel and a garbage sack.
Save that for the Boy Scouts. But outdoors, lots of sticks. Been very windy this spring and throughout the winter, so maybe you got a lot of sticks to clean up.
It's Iowa.
Maybe there's whatever, blow the leaves out, rake the leaves out. They're going to be armed with rakes and bags to clean up, and
hopefully
all of that
gloves.
Stuff. Yeah. So they'll be out there and they'll be available. And if you would like to have a group of Waldorf players in the I guess the 4-city area, we're not sending them out to.
No, we're not going up to Mankato.
No,
sorry, Coach.
If you are interested in that and you haven't done that, all you got to do is contact Coach Calloway.
How would one contact such an austere man?
Well, the best way is to email him, because then he's got a good record of it, and that's what he's keeping track of it. I have no doubt about that, because like I said, he told me he's got a group out there, and I'm going to have him come out this year.
Ooh.
I know, Courtney Woogie always has, it's a fundraiser, so he always has, and he puts them to work. Yeah. It's going to be from noon. Did we say noon or 1?
I think like 1 to 5.
1 to 5. So just in the afternoon on Sunday. Yeah, 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock on Sunday, this Sunday. That gives them time to go to, church and do what they need to do. Same thing for you if you're listening to this. And then they'll be out in the afternoon. But actually, Andy, I looked at the weather, and that's going to should work out pretty well. It might rain a little in the morning.
Yeah, it's just rain.
But it'll be nice in the afternoon, or there'll be a break anyway. And then I think it might start potentially raining again in the early evening, so we should be good to go. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much so that it's not super muddy or anything like that. But the afternoon should be clear and on Sunday, and what a great way to get things cleaned up, because now the grass is turning green and things are looking good. But if you want to get a hold of Coach Calloway, the best way to do it is just email him at David.Calloway, that's Calloway at Waldorf.edu. And he's the one that is keeping track of this. So right there to the head coach, David.Calloway at Waldorf.edu. And by the way, that his email is available obviously on the Waldorf football homepage for the Waldorf Athletics. And I just tell you, that's the best way to do it.
100%. Get it done. And so what a great way. Two things. Number one, you can give to the team, and get some money that can be used for the program, as well as getting your yard cleaned up. We're not taking down trees, so don't have 4 chainsaws sitting there, because we're not going to be doing that. But if we're going to have
if you have taken down a tree, and it's already down, and you just need people that to help clean it up, and maybe you got to cut up. You want somebody to stack that. I'm sure these
big, strong men.
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe that would work. So get busy. Yeah, I mean, you're listening to this on Thursday. Go out and drop that tree in your front yard. Impress your wife.
Yeah. That was right on the house. Hope that's not the case.
How do you guys feel about shingling?
Yeah,
we're not doing that.
I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna take them, and we're gonna pull down my snow fence. And have nice to have helpers do that.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't take very long. It takes a lot longer to put it up than it does to take those things down.
Of course.
Picking up sticks around here.
Logistics, man.
Yeah, maybe I'll even let somebody use the world's strongest leaf blower and maybe blow out some of the landscaping rocks. We'll see.
Is it gas powered or battery powered?
Oh, it's gas powered.
Ooh, look out.
Yeah.
It might change the climate.
Yeah,
if you do it right.
hopefully, I've been working for it for so long. That's why I started raising cows.
Is it steel? Is it a steel?
It is an Echo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have a DeWalt.
You like a little spaceship. You put it on it's a backpack one.
Whoa.
And you put it on, and then you have like a Iron Man type arm, and it blows. It'll blow rocks.
Let me ask you this. Do you have a skateboard?
I don't, but you know what? That would work.
That would be great.
That would work.
Put them on the driveway.
Yeah.
With set them down on a skateboard.
There you go.
With that leaf blower and see, you could have like races.
See how they go.
Like timed.
It'll move them.
like drag racing.
I'll tell you, it'll move.
Well, unless it's like Colin or somebody like that. He's, well, not your Colin, but Waldorf.
Oh, Big Colin. Yeah.
Yeah, he might just sit there.
We'll see. That's a possibility. I don't know what the liability is on that, but
I mean, come on.
talk to my insurance agent. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, folks, get a hold of David.Calloway at waldorf.edu.
Spring cleanup.
Spring cleanup.
This Sunday.
Yeah.
So don't delay.
Write a check. Cash is fine too.
Yeah.
Whatever it has to be. But, it's one of those things. If you have 10 guys show up, if you have 10 guys show up and they clean out your entire yard, it's not like a $5 job, is it? I mean, I would hope that you would dig a little deeper than that. Again,
there's not a set price.
There's not a set price, but also let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable, folks.
Yeah.
Now, if all you can afford is $5, or if you can't afford anything, it's service. So as much as I'm saying, hey, you gotta dig deep. Let's be honest. We're here to serve the community.
Yeah.
Do what we can. So yeah, we don't expect somebody if they're worried about where their next meal is going to come from, but their yard is dirty. Well, we want your yard cleaned up, and you to go down and buy some Thompson beef.
There you go.
Yeah, see how I fit that in?
You did a good job working that in. It's like that's why we're doing this audio. We could have
marketing.
Yeah. That's what I should have been doing much earlier than this.
I should have thrown you, do the intro in The Godfather. We're always good for The Godfather.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, for sure.
You
started.
I did start there. So that's this Sunday.
Yeah.
But then the following Sunday, the following Saturday, the next weekend, the 18th,
Sábado,
is the spring game.
Spring game,
it's
folks.
A spring scrimmage.
He would like to do purple and white, and it really, like he said when he was here, it really depends on how we're doing for offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Because he'd like to have two teams to go out there and, he said, but if we don't have the personnel for it, then it's going to be ones versus ones, and but then and so on down, and get people reps, because that's really the culmination of all the work that he's put in, for 15 practices, so that he continues to evaluate.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things hopefully the guys have already figured out, is that everything from meeting this man from just the jump, it's like, and he told me, he said, everything's an evaluation.
Yeah.
Everything. And it might be one of those things, I need you to come to my office. And you show up in your flip-flops with your headphones on and a do-rag.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be evaluated on that. Mm-hmm. So it's everything. If he's walking around campus and sees you on campus and sees how you're acting and interacting and stuff like that, he's going to evaluate you.
Yeah.
Not just him, his staff as well.
Yeah.
They're out there.
Yeah.
Which is pretty.
That's how life works.
It is.
And that's what he's trying to teach him.
Yeah.
It's not just about Waldorf football. It's about being good men, good citizens, and so forth, and good employees down the road. That's how it works. I remember they say, "Who are you to judge?" Or who am I to judge?
Oh,
it's like, I'm me. I mean, how do you make any? You can't go through life without making any judgments. That's ridiculous.
Well, that's true. And so when I was on the alumni board, we did like a thing for the student body about prepping for a career. And that means interviews and stuff like that. And one of the things that probably wasn't very popular that I told them is that if you walk into an interview and you're not appropriately dressed, and it depends on the job. And no, it really doesn't. If you show up looking serious, you have a better shot. But if you show up wearing sweatpants and a ratty old t-shirt and you got the spider tattoo on your neck and you got a pierced eyebrow and there's a chain going from that down to your pierced nose and, you know, your eyes are all bloodshot from smoking weed or whatever you've done. And if you think that I'm not sitting there judging immediately when you walk in the door, because like I said, unless you're a doctor or unless you're an attorney or something like that, I don't care what your degree is in, you know, for the most part.
Truly.
You're hiring a person. You're not hiring a degree. Now, degrees are important. Gentlemen, get out there, get your degrees. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I'm telling you that a lot of these jobs are entry-level positions. And we want to see if you're going to fit. So get out there and put your best foot forward, and you're going to be judged.
I've yet to see a liberal arts degree that prepares a person for the workforce in a particular field of any kind.
Mine was different.
You know, right.
Recreation and park management.
You were ready to jump right. They'd still have to train you in their way they do things if in that capacity, you know.
100%.
Yeah. So, but are you a good fit here? How do they determine what a good fit is?
Sure.
They know what their employees are like. Do you look like you're going to blend in with them?
Do you fit with our culture? Exactly what Coach Calloway and the rest of the staff are doing.
And if you bring too much culture, you're not going to fit into another culture.
And we're not saying, hey, look, I'm never going to say don't be yourself because that's important too. But sometimes your outward identity, how you want people to see you and things like that, that's fine. Be that person. But at some point you have to be able to expand and contract. You know, so
we might sound like two old guys, but I tell you that
get off my lawn.
You got a spider tattoo on your neck. You're going to have to really have a heck of an interview for me to just be able to discount that spider tattoo that is on your neck, because what you've showed me is that you've just made some wildly odd decisions.
Right. And again, I don't have a problem with those necessarily. And again, if
no, it can be overcome.
If you're 6'4", 340 pounds of twisted blue steel, and I'm looking for a bodyguard and you happen to have a spider tattoo on your neck. I mean, your stock just went up.
That's good. That's good for that.
Exactly. But then if you talk,
but you're probably not going to be that awesome for 30 years.
Was that 2 or 3 years at best? Yeah, exactly, at best.
The tattoo's permanent.
Oh, it is. It doesn't go away. And my kids, both my daughters have tattoos, and I've just always said, look, nothing above the neckline. And make sure that sleeves can cover it.
That's Army rules. I
don't want on your knuckles love and hate. No, nothing like that. Or anything more or less appropriate. I mean, come on.
So that's a big deal. You do judge books by the cover for sure.
Showing our age.
How you judge a book.
We're showing our age.
Got time to read every dang book. I'm going to look at the cover.
Hey, and by the way, what are you reading right now?
Well, right now, I got some. It's such a boring time. I'm trying to think of it. The ethics of private property.
Oh, so you're thinking about taking over?
It's a
land,
like a Mises Institute. So there's that. And when that gets too boring, then
that seems cumbersome.
It's not as bad as you might think.
I bet it is.
And then I've also got. I bought a study Bible. I got a lot of them. This one I didn't have, so it's the Orthodox Study Bible.
Interesting.
And it is interesting because they include some extra books that we don't have in the Protestant Bible.
So are you going to become a Hasidic Methodist? Or Shiite Methodist?
Maybe. Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe in this day and time I shouldn't say things like that.
That's fine. They're busy. They got other problems right now. Exactly. I just thought it was interesting because I thought, they are the ones that kind of determine which books were in the Bible in the first place. And so I thought, I wonder what they've got for their notes in their study Bible.
Interesting.
It's very different. It is different in that they do have there's not a ton of notes. Like there's notes on every page relative to significant passages. it's different in that it's like in a lot of the study Bibles, for example. I don't want to go down this, but it's like
No, it's good.
there's just like half of the page
That's my study Bible.
is some ding dong's notes on.
Yes.
And a lot of times you can read those, and I like those. But I got to the point where I'd be reading them, and I'd read the notes, and particularly like if you're in church, and the pastor is quoting scripture. And you know where he's going next because concordance is there as well as the notes on the particular passages. And I'm like, well, I mean, is this where you got your sermon from today?
Yeah. I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, I know exactly where we're going next, or at least should go. Orthodox, they don't really do sermons. They're very liturgical. So
Right.
they're like, we've been doing this for 2,000 years.
Yeah.
So they're not too wrapped around the axles about what's in the homily, the 10-minute thing, maybe at the end. So pastors aren't priests are very important, but not for the same reason that Protestant pastors are. So it's very different. So the notes are very
It
different.
would be interesting. I've got a book that I jumped into a little bit. I read here and there. It's called "The Bible is History."
Yeah.
And so again, I love history. I know you love history, and I don't. If I'm being honest, I don't read anything that's really going to expand my mind. I just want to learn other stuff, So, and I read nonfiction almost solely. If I read a fiction book, it's got to be a classic. Like the last one I read was Salinger's Catcher in the Rye.
Okay.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Now it was probably well done when it was released, but it's like you get done with a book, it's like, and that's it.
Yeah.
Huh, okay. That was great. Now my all-time favorite fiction is Uncle Tom's Cabin by Stowe.
Yeah.
That was there was so many beautiful, poignant moments in that book. Everybody should read it.
Yeah.
And if you understand the history behind it,
Yeah.
it's
Well, it's fallen out. That one's fallen out of favor a little bit. And it's weird how times change and people's ignorant viewpoints based on their last 20 minutes of understanding history that's fallen out of favor. Mark Twain's fallen out of favor, which is a shame.
I read Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
They're great.
Ago.
Yeah. I've been watching The Love Boat for fun.
Wow, that doesn't sound like those things are synonymous.
They're not, but here I'm going to tie it back. You see, it's not Outbreak, but I think it was based on Outbreak. But it was like, and God darn it, I can't think of
With
the name of the
Hoffman?
book. Yeah, so. Anyway, this is from like 1978.
Okay.
And this one of the characters, guest stars, who I didn't recognize, but she was reading this book all the time at the pool, and I was like, "What's this all about?" Because somebody picks what the props are. It's not like they just randomly, pick it. And so it was a book about darn it, I can't think of the title, but it's basically an outbreak of some disease in Africa, and they are shutting down this whole village.
The Mutaba virus.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And now I can't even think of this. So this is a terrible story. Can't even think of Calmus wrote it. And I was like, well, I'm familiar with that name. And so it came out in the 1930s. Anyway, it was like, kind of what we went. It reminded, I was like, why is she reading that? And there's no significance to it whatsoever. There's
This was on The Love Boat.
No plot in the storyline. Not that there normally is a super plot in the storyline of The Love Boat.
No.
But
No, I
anyway.
don't think so.
So
And
yeah.
The most confusing thing about Love
I just
Boat.
look at what other people are reading, or if I hear them reading something on a podcast, or I see something, I'm like, I wonder if that's any good.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll look it up, and then if I think it is, then I'll order it.
Absolutely. But the biggest question when it comes to you watching The Love Boat is how in the world does Isaac Harris get less tail than Doc?
Never understood Doc's appeal to anybody.
No.
At all.
No.
He's still alive.
He is.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know.
Yeah.
Pastor Steubing, was he ever married? Do we ever know that? Was
Captain
he married?
Steubing.
Captain Steubing.
Yes.
Merrill. To his friends.
He had a wife. There's some backstory there. I forget.
Really?
He did have a wife. I don't know if we ever meet her. I can't remember. There's 9 years of episodes.
And then there's Julie.
Yeah, Julie too is, or that's not her name, but like that, the character that played her.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever her first name was. Maybe it was Julie. I don't know. But anyway,
She was the cruise director.
yeah, in the first few seasons.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautifully young.
Then she developed a cocaine habit.
Well, that happens.
Yeah,
I
but-
mean, 1970s Hollywood.
Oh, the whole thing about it.
Come on, man.
The whole thing about you watch those from the 70s and it's like there is so much sexual harassment and inappropriate workplace activities. It is ridiculous. And then like captain, or like, personnel on the ship, chasing people on that are passengers and vice
Fred
versa.
Grandy. Fred Grandy's an Iowan. He should know better.
When we had 6 districts, he was the 6th district
Yeah, he was.
Congress for like 8 years, 4 terms, I think is what he had.
Yeah.
Fred Grandy was Gopher, Harvard educated, plays the dumb guy on that show. And so I've been watching. It's very interesting. What I like about it, and they don't have any shows like this anymore because we don't have 3 channels where everybody has to watch the same crap at the same time to see what you're going to see.
Understand.
And so that was like a big deal where you could be like, watch this one show
Saturday night.
where all of the people that are currently somebody on the TV land world or former movie people or whatever, and Aaron Spelling can just get them to come on the show. And you get to see them in different capacities.
Well, because so Saturday night was Love Boat at like 7 o'clock. And then do you remember what show followed?
Was it? I mean, we watched Disney, so that was on ABC.
ABC. What followed the Love Boat?
Was it Fantasy Island?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hervé Villachez.
Yeah.
De plane.
Yeah, they hated each other. Did you know that?
Oh, really? Ricardo
Montalban. Is it wrong? I know the answer to this, but I'm going to, so frequently I will call my dog Ritardo Montalban. And is that appropriate?
Depends on who you talk to.
I'm talking to my dog, and I feel like he doesn't know the answer.
He just looks at you and says, I love you.
Yes. And the what was he saying? The dwarf's name? I almost said the Esterville name. What was his name? You say Hervé, or was it
Hervé Villachez
Yeah.
was the actor's name.
a little guy?
And he was, what was
Tattoo was his
Tattoo.
character name.
What a terrible name.
What a great name.
Yeah.
They did not like each other.
No, and I don't even remember because he always had to call Ricardo boss.
Yes.
Called him boss.
Oh, there was resentment because Ricardo got paid way more than, but I mean, it's kind of like a half price deal.
Was it by height?
I feel like it should have been. I feel like it should have been.
This is really not a football podcast,
No.
but I like the direction we're going.
You know what we could do though is I told Heidi that we should do this.
Okay.
But it's only funny for people that grew up watching it.
Yes.
And now you know that what is it like whatever that show is, like something 2000 or whatever, where they sit in front of a movie screen
Science Fiction 2000.
Yeah, 3000 or whatever.
Yeah, 3000.
Mystery Science Theater.
Mystery
that's what it is.
Science Theater. Yep.
We could do that just with the Love Boat.
Oh my.
Just like a group of people that just like sat there, and then we could set up our microphones
Wow.
and then just comment on the Love Boat.
On all the inappropriate.
Oh my God. It's so funny because I would sit there and I would do that with, just Heidi would be watching this.
And I didn't even want to watch the Love Boat.
But now when you put it that way,
yeah, that would be fun. I think that would be a good
set up
time.
our cameras, we throw it up so that they can't get us for
Just our silhouettes.
and just our silhouettes
Yeah.
as we're sitting. But the mic, we're still mic'd, and then we're just talking as we're.
I don't know what we do with
just
all that
come up
money.
with one-liners.
They just be pouring in.
I don't know what the rules are,
Probably a
copyright
lot.
rules.
Yeah, I think we'd get sued.
But if our microphone is over theirs and that's in the background,
I don't know. That's a good question.
it is a question that would soon be answered by YouTube. They're very, very. They're fine with breaking the rules for themselves, notoriously with music. But anybody else tries it, and they're coming down hard on you.
That's true. Very true.
So anyway, that was a great little
Yeah,
divergence
absolutely.
from.
And so, do you find yourself this time of year? It's kind of it's that between really nice weather where you could spend a lot of time trying to find a series to watch.
That's why.
And so, where we got last night, my beautiful wife and I, The Madison, another Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah.
And I thought, I don't think I'm going to do that. But 2 episodes, and I'm looking forward to watching a couple more.
So,
tonight.
a question for you about that.
Okay, go
ahead. Because I like Kurt. What is Kurt?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, right?
Yeah.
So, Is it a spoiler to like?
Yes.
I mean, is he alive
Yes.
right away?
Yes.
So
yeah, you can't. Like I said, you got to jump in
okay,
because it's.
I'm trying to figure it out because when I see Michelle Pfeiffer and she's talking
Still
about
beautiful.
in the promos, he's in it.
Yeah.
He's talking to her.
Yeah.
But then like when they're sitting around the table and they're wherever they are, he's not there.
Okay. You got to watch it.
Okay, you're gonna leave
And
it alone.
it's worth it.
You know.
It really Taylor Sheridan, he really
Does not know how to write for women. Is this different now? He's figured it out.
he's doing a really good job.
Okay.
In the fact that
Hired
he
a
is-
lady.
Well, he is highlighting the idea that people that grow up in a place like New York City don't necessarily fit in Montana or Idaho, actually, I believe is where this is at. And just it's
That's cool.
it's well done.
All right. Well, most of the shows are.
Well, I've only watched 2 episodes so far. I suppose by the next time we do an episode, I'll have finished it
Okay.
because that's what you do.
That's how his shows are. I do like it.
I loved. Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
All right. Speaking of shows, though, we do have the 18th.
Welcome to the Waldorf Gridiron
Yeah.
Club. Welcome to the
That's
Waldorf.
just the cold opening.
Oh,
The-
yeah.
just
Oh yeah, this was
40 minutes and
I
just
told you we were going to talk
rambling.
about. It started out like the Joe Rogan podcast.
This is why we have guests, people, because we'll just go down a rabbit hole. This is
well, I'll
how
tell
it
you what,
happens.
that would be direction. Yeah.
Yeah, but that game though, on the spring ball game, is that a noon game or a 1 o'clock?
That's a great question, Troy.
All right, let me see if I wrote my notes here when we had our last
Oh, we had our meeting.
out here.
All the coaches showed up. That was a good time.
and
I want to say 1 o'clock, but I don't know that for sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will look at my notes here, and before the spring ball game,
Yes.
Coach Callaway has come up with a new fundraiser, and we need to talk about this
This
because,
sounds awesome.
well, it's the Heels and Huddles.
Yes.
Heels and Huddles that is happening. So that will actually be Friday night, the 17th, from like 6:30 to 8:30, I think, Friday night at the D-Jack, where they're going to break down for, it's intended for the moms, ladies in the community, whoever wants to come out and just
Right.
learn a little bit more about football, the game,
Yeah,
get some expertise that you may not have. And it's funny because at first note you might think, I mean, we've got 4 boys, and we've been Vikings fans forever, so I feel like Heidi's pretty well
Oh, yeah.
attuned to the game of football.
Yeah.
But if you were to ask me about the rules, say for soccer, I would have no idea.
None.
I mean, I know if you hit it into the
My
goal,
my grandson plays.
yeah.
Yeah. And
And volleyball too. I watch volleyball games and everything, and I don't completely
both my daughters play
Understand
volleyball,
all of
so
it.
I understand that. So, and it's one of those things that, if guys, we generally grow up watching football, playing football, and we probably have a little bit more of an intimate understanding. And what Coach is hoping to do is that bring in moms, wives, girlfriends, sisters, whatever it is, to really kind of not dig really, really granular down into the ifs, ands, or buts of the entire game. But the reality is like, let's just explain some things about what's going on so that you might enjoy it a little bit more. Now, we're not talking about like Callie Finley, who I distinctly remember one time at one of our home games. I don't know what exactly was happening, but she did make the excited utterance from the stands. 12 personnel? Really?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on. Callie was a little bit unique in that she understood everything about football.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah. We want you to get there, though. I mean, a lot of the parents. No, so that's not to say that you don't already know all of these things. Although I will tell you this, like I'm the public announcer to explain who got the tackle,
Right.
and what's happening next,
Who's carrying the
etc.
ball.
You got it. I am not a play-by-play announcer because I cannot look at a formation and automatically just know what they're doing.
Right.
And that's not my. I was a lineman, so like I don't. Well, like what's my immediately in front of me? Am I blocking left or right today? I mean, there was none. So, so this might help with some of that if you can recognize the different formations. That's formations. All. I mean, it's like the way Coach described it, and I hope I'm doing this justice. Friday night is the game of football. Those kind of cool things, like that type of stuff. That
Just
you
talking
will
about
maybe,
it.
but no more than your husband or even your potentially, the other men that should know about football in your life. But certainly maybe the other women in your life. Get your girlfriends together, make it a night out because you're going to have fun.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be 6:30 to 8:30 Friday night, the 17th. That'll be at the Denny Jerome Activity Center. That's where the football classrooms are and conference rooms and all of that.
You get to go up in the team room.
Get to go up in the team room. $30 to RSVP. Same address, by the way. You can just contact David Calloway, the coach, david.calloway@waldorf.edu. And if you want to if you say, like a lot of Forest City people, I can't make up my mind, so why would I'd rather pay more money and show up when I want to go.
It's only $5 more.
$35. So it's a fundraiser. It's an opportunity to hang out with a friend, have a good night. And it's not just Friday night.
No.
But wait, there's more because the Saturday spring ball game is going to be at 11:30. He's starting early.
Yeah, giddy up.
And so he's going to do skills. On Saturday, they're going to do drills on the field.
Yeah.
So it's a set skill and the skills and drills is what they're doing on the field. So not only will you
be fun,
learn what's going on the night before, probably know more than Andy and I do about the schemes of the program.
Not a high
and
standard.
then you come down, and then he's going to have the opportunity to just have some fun and do some, maybe hit the sleds. I don't know what they're going to do. Skills and drills. Maybe footwork.
I think anything.
Footwork.
I think impact-wise, it's probably going to be
limited
or non-existent because I don't think we want to get somebody with the potential to be injured. So it may be running routes, doing handoffs, throwing the ball, blocking, maybe some tackling.
As simple as you want.
I have no idea.
And as involved as you want it to be. Really, like I said, it's a fundraising opportunity to have a good time. You're going to come out to the game on Saturday anyway. Opportunity to start the tailgate, first tailgate of the season, one might say, and just be a part of that. And then following that, so by all means, Heels and Huddles, that is Friday night the 17th and Saturday, $30 RSVP to Coach Calloway. Get your friends together, support the team, make something fun, and be there for the game on Saturday. Anyway, it's not a game. Like I said, it's going to be what it is. I will announce that. He's got drills that he's going to run, so I'll just kind of we'll play some music and I'll announce what's happening. Just very simple scrimmage, not like a game day, but just so people know what's going on. You can tailgate, you can have a good time, and afterwards,
do tailgate.
We are, for sure. It's a Saturday. Come on now, and I think hopefully the weather should be good. So after that, the Gridiron Club is feeding our team and our coaches Iowa chops.
Oh, we've been talking about it.
Grilling Iowa chops. If you don't know what that is,
then you're missing a part of your life.
You're missing it out. Yeah.
You're missing a part of your life you need to know.
Inch and a half. Is it an inch and
at least
an inch, between an inch and a quarter, inch and a half, somewhere in that range. Thick chop.
2 inches.
2 inches, maybe. I don't know.
That's a little much. I mean,
that's pretty thick.
That would be. Yeah.
I bet it's an inch and a half.
Yeah.
To cook them, you got a little butter, little seasoning, not much. Grill them up. Got some good sides. Tristan Helms taking care of putting all that together.
Of course.
Big thanks to Randy Brewster, who owns the grill and lets us use it. And we're just going to be having a good time. I don't know if it's going to be in the tailgate area or if it's going to be on the D-Jack side.
Depends on the weather, I suppose.
Depending on the weather and whether or not we need to have tables out there. Which, if we're on the north end, we're going to need tables, and if we're on the south end, over by the D-Jack, they can go up into the team room and nosh on those. So
it's all good.
But that is for the players, and that's one of the things that the Gridiron Club takes care of. And the other thing that we're still taken care of is taking donations for
The Dub.
the Dub, yeah, right there in the middle, at where it should be.
Yep.
At the midfield line. We're going to put that big, beautiful Waldorf W with the helmet on the center of the field.
Yeah, we've been talking about that for years, folks, and this is your opportunity to get to be part of it. We're taking all sizes of donations, large and small. It's going to cost us around $20,000, give or take, to get that done.
People are going to be like, it seems like everything they want to raise money for is like $20,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to do pork chops. $20,000. No, we need to get this done. We've obligated the Gridiron Club to do that, and so what that means is that we're asking you for your donations. So, we have I believe we have Venmo. If you want to do it that way, you can donate. You can go right to the WaldorfGridironClub.org, and there's a donate now button. You can go ahead.
That's the easy way to do it.
Yeah, that's super easy. You just get it in there and just hit 1 through 9 and then start pushing zeros until your banker calls.
Yeah,
That's simple.
that's what's going on here.
Absolutely.
We do have one more thing I think we want to bring up and let people know as they plan ahead.
Do it early.
Do it early.
Do it early.
Like I should have been selling beef.
We got a couple things, actually, Troy. Go ahead.
But the first one, the one is the golf tournament.
The golf tournament is what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's the 10th of July.
Yes.
Set at, once again, Gruis Recreation Center, the golf course out there where we've had it for the last couple of years. The tournament will be at 5 p.m. Shotgun start. It'll be the 10th of July. That's a Friday night.
Good times.
And, just following the weekend of Independence Day, our 250th birthday.
250.
How about it?
That's fantastic.
I don't feel a day over 220.
Yep.
Well, that's what's happening, and I guess if you are now, I don't wonder if the email. Let's just wait on registration for that. But just put it on your calendars. And pay attention.
July 10th.
To our social media, Facebook and Twitter, as we get this thing lined up. But it will be July 10th, Friday night.
Yeah, if you want to sponsor, you can get a hold of us here at the show, and we're always looking for sponsorships for that. And also the one thing that we're not gonna actually officially kick it off today since it's April, but we're gonna start selling our cash prize where the ball lies super early this year. Like that's going to be part of our summer series.
Yeah.
We want to start getting those in. So, it's a $25 donation to the Gridiron Club, and you're given one of the yard lines. And so you don't get to choose which one. We just draw it out of a hat. And so we sell all of those so that during our home games is at the end of each quarter and at the end of the game, wherever that ball happens to be, and it's your yard line, you're going to get you're going to double that $25 donation to $50, and you can win. You can win every one of them if you want.
Arnie's won in years past.
Dave Annan,
He or Wanda have won. Wanda particularly won more than once in a season.
of course, yes,
So,
I know.
I don't know how that works out. It's just where that now they are randomly. Adam Helm just randomly assigns the yard lines. But yeah, you can start doing that right now for the 2026 season. In fact, that'd be way easier.
Yeah.
We'll keep talking about it here on this program, but you can it's just the same thing. Go to the website, use the donate button, where in the comments, just put grid line or yard line 2026. We already have your contact information when you do that. So we want to make sure we get you taken care of and recorded, and then you get your yard line assigned. So
let's talk about what time of year it is. Some of you,
tax season,
getting your tax refund back. And what do you do with that? You're going to go out and buy yourself new tires? That's not exciting. That's not investing it in a way that might double your money. Right?
Correct.
So buy yourself 6 or 8 of them. Heck, buy 10 of them if you really want, and you might be reaping the rewards. My wife won last year.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see any of that.
No. $50.
Not even a gift. Yeah.
That's the gift of her presence is what.
Well, that's more than enough for me.
I forgot to mention on that that Heels and Huddles.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Nico is going to be. He's the one that's heading up the organization for that. So don't make Nico seem like his first task from that new head coach is not a success, ladies.
This is the least you can do for Nico.
Come on, get Nico.
Everything that he's done for us.
Look how successful he is. He's just putting this together. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining.
Waldorf.
Correct.
The 2025 A. David Bolsdorf Man of
the Year. You
Man
got
of
it.
Honor. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still have that plate for the trophy.
Put it on there.
I know I got to get it done.
All right, we are. We're officially caught up.
Wow.
With what is happening. We did have our monthly meeting back in. We always have it on that last Wednesday of the month, and we don't always have one every month because depending on we always take a break. Like December we roll in, or November we roll in and have our like holiday party, and then we don't see each other till like February-ish.
Kind of like the podcast.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we're busy. Whatever.
At the holidays, it's cold. We're moving snow.
You got it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we have we started something new this last time. If you remember, we had a Zoom meeting that was so we had it on Zoom.
Oh.
And
how many people joined, Troy?
Two besides me. Two. So
we did have somebody join.
We had two people. Yeah. So thanks.
I thought we had nobody because we killed it.
I did too. So I should have logged in as the owner, but I logged in on my phone as just like a dude.
Yeah. Somebody.
And so I started it, and it starts. I think I should have. I don't know if I did it right. Probably not. But anyway, we had two people then. And then I remember we get 35 minutes, 40 minutes into the meeting. It's like an hour meeting, maybe an hour 10. I think we wrapped it up. We started.
Went quick.
Yeah, we try to keep it to an hour. We finished at 7:30 or something like that. I don't know. Perfect. Doesn't matter. Anyway.
So who?
So I cut it out. I was just like, well, nobody's watching anyway. And
poof.
And I just turned it off. So I apologize to our...
do we have names?
Yeah, but I don't want to say. So so I apologize for cutting you guys out. We're going to keep doing that because now, I mean, that what a great way. If you're
what's going on.
Yeah, if you're a parent or
find
a fan,
ways to volunteer.
You want to be part of the Gridiron Club. You want to know what's going on. You want to see what we do out here at the bunker. We got to be mindful of how we act. We got to be a little more professional.
Those type of folk, huh?
You never know them who might be tuning in.
Oh, yeah. Trying to get some intel.
Just a bunch of people sitting around the bar talking about Waldorf football.
Yeah, the guys from Morningside trying to see what we have afoot.
They're not invited. It's only by email. You have to have the code.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, so that couldn't be shared. Hey, because they might have an insider.
They could have an insider.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gopher.
Not Fred Grandy.
Fred Grandy's not our guy.
No.
Yeah, he's an Iowan, though.
He is from out that corner.
He is.
Sioux City, I think, is where he's from.
Where did he go to school? You said Harvard, but was that right from the jump?
Well, I don't know that.
Well, I'm going to have to look him up on the interwebs.
Yeah, he did. He had a Harvard stint there.
Who hasn't done that? You can go to a store and buy a Harvard t-shirt.
That's probably the most fiscally responsible way to do it.
Yeah. And I got a picture of him when he's very young. He was preceded in his seat by Berkeley Bedell. Now, folks, if you like to fish and you use Berkeley stuff, Berkeley Bedell from yes, 100%.
For real?
Yes, he started Berkeley in his garage.
An Iowa guy?
Yeah. Berkeley,
that
Berkeley
changes
Bedell.
everything.
Yeah, a Spirit Lake dude. Actually, within about a 5-minute walk of our place over at Okoboji, he and his wife Eleanor, their earthly remains have been laid to rest in Eleanor Bedell State Park. And it's a beautiful.
Did not know that. I thought I kind of avoided buying Berkeley because I thought it was the leftist California place.
No,
but they came up with really good fishing for some reason.
No, he.
Okay, I've changed my mind.
No, he's an Iowan. Berkeley Bedell. And then Tom Latham from our neck of the woods down in Alexander.
That's when
Missouri.
We lost a seat. We used to have 6, and then the 6 congressional districts, and then when we went to 5, then Latham became.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're at 4.
Now we got 4. Oh, it's so sad.
Well, it happens. People leaving the state are young folk.
It's not that. We're still the same people. Just not pushing out as many babies.
Yeah, we're getting older, Troy.
Get after it, you young
Yeah.
whippersnappers.
You folks need to have 7, 8 kids.
That's
at a
right, more
time.
grandkids.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I got 2, and I love them to death.
There you are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've pushed about a minute. We didn't.
That horse has been whipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dead now.
Don't forget
It's kind of like your cows.
this Sunday,
Yes.
and email Coach Calloway.
Yep. Get your yard clean.
Get that taken care of. The following Friday night, Heels and Huddles.
$30.
Saturday morning, and then Saturday at 11:30, we've got our
our
scrimmage.
game.
They're going to play for.
Spring game.
They will be done by. Coach was not messing around. He's like, we'll probably be done by 1,
Yep.
and then we'll eat, and and then that's it. Enjoy your
it.
Saturday. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You go back home, enjoy your nice clean yard because you got it cleaned up by the Warriors.
Might just as well. And then while you're sitting there enjoying the rest of your
Log on to the
Saturday,
website,
Yeah. Get on and say like, okay,
donate,
I want 15
get your yard lines.
and here's an extra $1,000 for the W.
Yeah.
And I would like to be a sponsor for the golf tournament on July 10th.
Awesome.
You can get that all done in the next 14 days.
You could give it. It'd be fantastic. You could do all that. It'd be fantastic. And then where would we be? Ready for the spring.
Oh, let's get it.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode, episode 3, season 5 of the Waldorf Gridiron Club podcast. Hey, thanks for joining us, kids. It was a lot of fun. Again, remember to text the show and let us know what voices we need to open the show in. And I'm not just going to drop it on Troy. That way we can maybe practice a little bit.
Yeah.
And he can work on his Elvis and his Johnny Cash. And, maybe we'll throw in like former President Bush.
Oh,
Something
not
like
gonna do it.
No, the other Bush.
Oh, George W.
W.
A W.
Yep. I don't know how to
Come up with a new strategy, and we'll get to figure it out.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, thanks so much, folks. That's it for us. Thanks for listening. For Troy Thompson, this is Andy Buffington, and forever and always, go Warriors.
Forever and always, go Warriors, we shout. With fans in the stands, there's never a doubt. Game day Saturdays where memories ignite. Under the lights, we fight the good fight.
You can join the Waldorf Gridiron Club and be part of the best small college football experience in America. Just visit our website and pick your membership level at waldorfgridironclub.org. You can also click on the Support the Show link in the show notes to donate.